Okay, so excuse the soda can opening, but anyways, this is a review for 6.60 got a custom firmware. Just to let you guys know, I'm using a PSP Go. There's a clock, there's a calendar. It's 28th. Wonderful. So, basically I'm just going to show you everything that this firmware allows. But first, gotta make sure that I'm on the firmware. So, come down to system information, 6.60 got a. There's my nickname right there. You can call me Rob because it's a lot easier than saying Death Rain 333 5 billion times. I got a message like that before and it was very annoying. So anyways, yeah, so basic shit, everything's the same. Um I'll just pop into system settings also to prove this is a Go. Just so you're not like, oh, he's not using a Go, he's using some kind of emulator, blah, 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 this and that. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of that shit. Bluetooth device settings. PSP Go is the only fucking one with Bluetooth. So suck my balls if anybody says that this isn't a PSP Go. Now, also, um, got the comics, photo, music, sends me, music ultimate, yeah, all that fun shit. 10 gig storage, there's another way to say that it's a fucking PSP Go. Yeah, so, game, this custom firmware reads emulators. There's MAME, Nintendo 64, the ISO and CSO files, Liberty City, Godfather, Super Stardust, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the updater. There's the fast recovery, Crypter, PS1 will also work. All the emulators, homebrew works, and all that fun shit. So, yeah, anyways. Network, all the same shit. PSN works, hooray. So let's go check out the VSH menu. I hate this VSH menu because it's like fucking neon green and I can't read it, but you can overclock your CPU. And my girlfriend just called me a nerd. Anyways, so memory stick, flash 0, 1, 2, 3, UMD disk, C, UMD, memory stick, flash 0, flash 1, 2, 3, pause it if you fucking want to pause it, I don't really care. M33 driver, Sony driver, and the Inferno driver, those are what available. ISO video mount, the recovery menu, shut down device, suspend device, reset the VSH, which is nice if your remote joylight happens to crash. So let's go check out the recovery menu now. So here's the recovery menu. Now this is what I like about light custom firmware because the recovery menu runs off the VSH. So I'm able to display it. Anywho, so you can toggle the USB, the recovery eBoot, configuration, ISO mode, M33 driver, language, auto detect, which I think is fucking stupid. Fake region, yay. And then recovery font, you can change the font of your recovery menu. Oh boy, but you gotta install it yourself, which kind of sucks. So if you can go around and find a font, then hooray to you. XMB USB device, you can switch it there. Hide the MAC address, always enable that. Skip the game boot. Skip the Sony logo. Use custom update server, which I recommend. Protect the flash and USB device mount. I recommend that. Use HTML viewer custom save location. I recommend that. That's for like portals and shit like that if you want to run Windows 7 on your fucking PSP for some reason. Use the slim colors for PSP 1000. If you don't have a 1000, disable this because it's just going to take up space and make it run slow. Use the version text. That's basically the same thing that you find in the Flash 0 and the VSH folder. So if you want an easier way to use it, put it there. Use the USB version text in SE plugins. I do not know what that's for, but I'm going to find out. Hide the PIC0 and PIC1 in the game menu. Whoop-de-doo. Prevent hibernation for the PSP Go. Charge battery when the USB cable is plugged in. So that goes over the configuration. Advanced. XMB plugin, game plugin, pops plugins, NODRN engine. Memory stick speed up. Recommend to change that to always. Hide custom firmware files from the game. I do recommend that. Um, but if you use it and on your PSP Go, which it usually tends to do it with the Go, um, it might hide the ISO and CSO files, so I recommend if that happens, turn it off. Block the analog input in game. Leave that disabled, please. Unless, you know, you're a god. ISO file name. Yes. Enable. Enable the old plugin support. PSP Gold or PSP Go only. That's like all the old SE plugins, like the battery shit and all that fun stuff. Yeah. And then the rest of the stuff, you just leave it as it is. CPU speed, you know what that is. There's your plugins. It's going to come up with a screen with system storage and memory stick. System storage, remember when you write in the text document, you want to have it as EF0:/ not MS0, or else it won't fucking read your plugins. Memory stick is MS0, so I don't have any on the memory stick because I don't have a memory stick in here right now, which I could care less because I have 16 gigs of storage. Registry hacks. Activate WMA, activate flash, swap the circle for the X button, delete hibernation. That's just going to delete the hibernation thing from the flash. I advise do not do that unless you have a stable firmware, or else it's going to go back to official firmware and you're going to be like, uh-oh, nothing's going on. Shut down device, suspend device, reset, all that fun shit. Same shit that you have in the VSH menu. So that's pretty much it. I think. Let me just double check. Recovery menu. Boom. Yep. That's that. So yeah, that's 6.60. God, a custom firmware. There you go. I recommend using this. Don't use the other ones because the ISOs tend to never work with the other ones. So yeah, use this and you should be fine. So thanks for watching, and rate, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I will talk to you guys later. Check out my website and blog, please, and thank you. And yeah, so I'll be back. I'll have a link in the video on top left hand corner and the right hand corner for the website and blog, and also a highlight for the installation of this firmware, so which I'm actually uploading right now. So yeah, take it easy, talk to you later, and I'm gonna go do stuff with my life that has no meaning whatsoever.